What's up, everybody? Finally, this week, Raven came back from their long holiday break, and now they're finally starting to fix stuff. We got some updates with no patch notes the other day, and they ended up putting patch notes on that. The big thing to take away from that is just some bug fixes, and the important thing was that they fixed the tier 100 invisible skin back on the 5th. And once again, I received an update earlier today, and then not much long after, they put out this update, and now we got an update we've really been looking forward to. First off, I know Plunder players were mad that Plunder was decreased back to $1 million. Well, it's now back up to the $2 million to enable overtime. They fixed more collision issues with various elements across Caldera. That's the same thing on the 5th. They fixed collision issues again. They fixed the loadout drop spawning at the same coordinates, and they fixed the invisible skin, as I said. They also fixed the fire sale to last the entire third circle, including closing. But the big updates we're worried about today is weapon updates, and they said they prefaced the weapon balancing with, "We would like to take a moment to discuss some of our upcoming plans, as well as how our weapon balance philosophy will be changing in Caldera. We'll be looking to take on a more incremental approach to weapon nerfs. We understand it can be frustrating to commit a great deal of time to a weapon to have its viability completely stripped in an unexpected balance patch. We would like to reiterate that our North Star is weapon diversity. With that being said, we feel it's appropriate to announce that in the near future we will be making some adjustments to the light machine gun Charlie and submachine gun Charlie, aka the Bren and the MP40, with the intent of closing the gap between these two weapons and their competitors. In addition, we will be toning down what is often referred to as visual recoil, that bounce whenever you shoot these weapons, on Vanguard assault rifles. We feel this will help promote a healthier, more diverse pool of mid to long range weapons." So we have what sounds like a Bren and MP40 nerf coming. I think there's kind of a mistake here, unless they're also going to be nerfing, unless they're nerfing ARs and LMGs and SMGs from past games. Then as long as if you're in the BR mode, now we're just really not going to use like any of the Vanguard guns, because right now the Mono Warfare and the Cold War guns outclass the Vanguard guns in pretty much everything except for like the Bren and the MP40. The PPSH is still pretty decent. I think the SMG gap is a little bit tighter, and you can kind of get away with the SMGs, but when it comes to ARs and LMGs, you're going to be getting beamed still by Cold War, Mono Warfare weapons. So I think this is a mistake unless those nerfs are coming. Now, for the Vanguard only modes, the Vanguard Royale and the Vanguard Resurgence, this is good because these dominate those weapons except for like maybe the PPSH. So that's good. Things like the STG will be better. I know a lot of people say they're going to try the MG42. People will switch to the PPSH. The Owen gun's pretty decent. So it will help diversity in the Vanguard only modes. But within the Battle Royale mode, which is where I mostly exist between Rebirth and Battle Royale, that you're not going to use the Vanguard guns unless you just really feel like using the Vanguard guns, because you're going to get outclassed, like I said, by the Cold War and the Modern Warfare guns. So I think from the aspect of the whole BR, this is a mistake unless nerfs are coming for the other games guns. But for the Vanguard only mode, this is a good change. And then the only weapon adjustment we actually got was on the double barrel. The sawed-off now decreases move speed. Move speed was decreased from 1.03 down to 1.04. So it still helps your move speed, but it helps less. The akimbo damage multiplier was decreased down to 0.55, down from 1. The damage range multiplier increased to 1, up from 0.6. I don't like that. They have way too much range. I think that's a huge mistake. Move speed decreased to 0.95, down from 1. And hip spread increased to 1.32, up from 1.28. So it did hurt the movement. It did hurt the damage. They killed the damage multiplier. But they upped the damage range, which doesn't even make sense logically. And they increased the hip fire spread. So that's good. But now I just feel like the double barrels still might be pretty good in solos as your secondary in solos, because the range is pretty long. But this is a nerf that was needed. I was tired of these things downing me instantly, like full instant TTK when you shoot both at the same time from like 15 to 20 meters. I don't like that they increased the damage range, but they did. Hopefully they're still not a problem, because the damage gets so hurt by these. They said the akimbo double barrel was able to consistently achieve lethality extreme ranges. While we agree that shotgun should be the most lethal option within close quarters, once that range begins to encroach on submachine gun territory, we must intervene. It may seem peculiar that we are removing the damage range, downside from the attachment given the previous statement. However, a significant reduction to its overall damage will make the akimbo double barrels feel less oppressive at extreme ranges while maintaining its effectiveness in close quarters. I still think when you see that damage, I mean, it's going to be okay in solos. I couldn't see it be better than solos or duos unless you just really have cracked movement, you can get away. But they also hurt the movement speed. That's it for today's update. I quick scroll down into the January 5th update. As usual, I'll have the patch notes linked down below if you want to check it out for yourself. I'm very interested to see what other weapon balancing we have coming because I think it'll be more than just the MP40 and the Bren. I think either things will get buffed in the Vanguard world or we'll see other things get nerfed in the Modern Warfare and Cold War world. When that update comes, I will put a video, so keep an eye out for that and any upcoming videos in the future. I thank you as always for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more. Comment down below what you'd like to see nerfed or buffed. Happy about the akimbos. Were you one of the users that's now sad because you're going to have to use a gun that takes actual skill? Let me know down below. As usual, along with this link below, I'll have all my social medias linked down below. I have started posting to TikTok, so that's now linked down below as well. I'm getting close to buying a PC. It's better than what I've got now, and then I hopefully will be back to streaming, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But thanks again for watching. I will see you in Caldera and on Rebirth Island. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.